All eyes on the Vatican as we continue our coverage.
Oh, and black smoke.
Oh, there it is.
Right on cue, exactly as expected. All right, we are going to go live, I believe, in a moment to Shelby Wilder, who is live in St. Peter's Square, where the crowd has been awaiting this moment. And again, as expected, black smoke comes from the chimney of the Sistine Chapel, signaling voting will continue for the Pope to replace Pope Francis. Again, we go now to our foreign correspondent, Shelby Wilder. She is live in Vatican City. Shelby, the moment has happened. I can hear the crowd.
There was booing, actually. It just happened in the last minute. You know, there actually was this anticipation building up to it. We first saw a drone start flying around, which we knew must have belonged to, don't want to assume, the military or the police, because no drones are allowed here. Now we're hearing some applause. So we saw the drone then go over the Sistine Chapel, and then the screens actually at the front of St. Peter's Square shut off just before we started to see the smoke. I want to pan again to show you the crowd here, also the world's media that has descended on the Vatican for this moment. Wow, people are clearing out very fast. Maybe you can see they are. Again, I want to say that we anticipated that this first vote was going to be symbolic. We know that it is largely the cardinals putting those names into play, elevating who they believe. And sometimes it's their favorite, doing a favor or some favoritism, trying to really see the weight and gauge where their candidates that they propose are standing. And again, this evening, thousands of people descended on the Vatican, but very quickly are now leaving the square, and that's because we can see the black smoke. Now the sky here, it's dark, but that means that they have not reached a verdict. That also means that they will continue with their deliberation. Those cardinals, the 133 electors that are taking part in this, they are sequestered, they're locked away from the world, but they will be voting again. It now will be 4 times, so 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and this will continue until they reach a verdict, unless if they reach a decision by Saturday, there will be a pause for a day of prayer, and then it will continue. But we were speaking previously about the front runners. It is a toss-up. There's so much uncertainty going into this conclave in particular, the largest in history, in Vatican history. And we believe that perhaps that played into why it took so long tonight, because we really believed, it's 9 p.m. here, we believed we were going to see this around 7, 8 p.m. And again, this is the largest group conclave that has taken place in Vatican history. And also, these are cardinals that have gathered from around the world. They don't know each other, and they are really, again, trying to draw the lines of putting forward their candidates. So perhaps that's why it took this long tonight. But as we know, black smoke. So we will be back here tomorrow, following from the morning when the first and the next round of voting will take place on Thursday. Bob and Katrina, back to you.